Thanks for staying with 5 Live. We've got some big breaking news coming in, and it's from the Indian Premier League. Well, the dirt doesn't stop from cricket, does it? Let's get you the very latest details. This is from Uttar Pradesh, where 3 bookies have been arrested with 40 lakh rupees in cash from Kanpur's landmark hotel late last night. Police investigation is currently underway. The top cop in Kanpur says the name of 2 IPL players, Indian Premier League players, have emerged in the interrogations, and the Uttar Pradesh police is investigating. The bookies used to stay in the same floor of hotels where IPL teams were accommodated during the current IPL season. The Gujarat Lions and the Delhi Daredevils team members had been accommodated in the same hotel where these 2 bookies were. The Gujarat Lions is set to play Hyderabad on the 13th of this month. 2 bookies arrested on the same floor with 40 lakh rupees on them, on the same floor as the Gujarat Lions and the Delhi Daredevils at the landmark hotel in Kanpur. Let's go straight across to India Today's Shiv Pujan Jha joining us live. Shiv Pujan, just take us through the details of this. These 2 men have been arrested. They are currently under interrogation. What else do we know? Okay, we're getting our reporter in just a moment, but this is the big breaking story we're getting to. You remember, the IPL scam of last year continues. There has been a big crackdown in an attempt to clean up India's cricket, but clearly the dirt persists. What you're looking at on your screen right now is video footage of 2 bookies who've been arrested from the landmark hotel in Kanpur with 40 lakh rupees in cash. Tantalizingly, the names of 2 players, 2 IPL players has emerged. We're not going to mention those names even though we have them, because those are still allegations and it is a matter of investigation. We don't want to tip anybody off, and we want to let the police conduct their investigation in the most efficient way possible. But there you have it, 40 lakh rupees in cash found on these 2 bookies, staying on the same floor. Remember, every attempt has been made by the IPL to isolate its players from bookies, so there's no physical contact or any kind of communication contact. But these 2 men you see on your screen were staying on the same floor in a hotel as the IPL teams, Gujarat Lions and the Delhi Daredevils. The name of 2 IPL players has also emerged. As soon as the police makes it clear that they can be revealed, they will come out. Remember, the IPL has been singed in the past with spot fixing and bookie scandals. This could be the beginning of the next in the current IPL season. Let's go straight across to Shiv Pujan Jha joining us live on this. Shiv Pujan, what can you tell us about the interrogation? We understand that the names of 2 IPL players have also emerged.
Yes, names of 2 IPL players have emerged, and this came to interrogation by the police. The police team is still on the job. They're still trying to get out the other details, how this entire group was working. Apparently, the initial information that has come to the investigating agency is that these people, they had far wider links and they had connections in various cities. Now, how exactly did they manage to stop their stay on the same floor where the players were staying? That is something which is presently being investigated. These people have been subjected to the interrogation, and lots of details have emerged. But then the senior officials, they are maintaining that these details cannot be divulged at this stage, because they are still investigating the whole matter, and divulging the information may lead to the running away of the other people whom they are on the hunt for.
You know, Shiv Pujan, you know, this is going to come as a shock to many, because, you know, if you remember during the spot fixing scam, the bookie scandal that afflicted the last season of the IPL, every effort was made to isolate players and distance them from bookies, protect them from bookies. But it appears that no matter what happens, the rot persists in the system as far as the Indian Premier League is concerned.
It appears that there is no stopping these bookies, and as such now they seem to have spread their tentacles in almost every part of the country. The way they are in a position to establish their direct connect with the players and with the other team members, that is definitely a matter of investigation. The police are trying to investigate on those aspects, but then some recoveries have been made, and the police are also trying to get the call detail records, because 6 cell phones have also been recovered in the raids which were conducted last night. The details are presently being extracted by the police, and it is more or less getting clearer by the day that this particular group that has been nabbed by the Kanpur police, they had far wide tentacles, and they had connections to almost every important city of the country.
Very disturbing. Shiv Pujan, just stay with me for a moment. I want to bring in consulting editor sports, Boria Majumdar, a journalist who's been at the front line of covering both the game as well as the rot within it. Boria, what are you hearing on this latest development from Kanpur? Disturbing information coming out. 2 bookies arrested with lakhs of cash on them, staying on the same floor as players from the Gujarat Lions and the Delhi Daredevils. And apparently the names of 2 players has also emerged in interrogations. What are you hearing, Boria?
Shiv, let me first confirm I've spoken to the BCCI CEO who is now in New York, and it categorically states, in fact, the BCCI press release will be issued in the next 5 minutes. No player is involved. He was not in touch with any player. He had 4.5 lakhs cash. There is one man who has been arrested. His name is Nayan Shah. Nayan Shah. He had 2 people inside the stadium, groundsmen who were his conduit. He was paying them the money to try and water the pitch and slow down the pace of the game. That's what his attempt was. And he had one local telephone operator who was trying to provide him with SIM cards, etc., to get him in with the players, but nothing like that happened. So Nayan Shah, who was being tracked by the BCCI anti-corruption unit for the last 2 weeks, and they had footage, they had telephone calls, they had internet, and they finally arrested him last week.
And are they looking at any more links in this possible chain, Boria, given that, that physically at least these bookies appeared to have, gained a certain amount of proximity to the players?
Yes, they are, because they said they will not they will do a full investigation. They will only then confirm that every possible lead has been eliminated. At the moment, they say no player from Delhi Daredevils or Gujarat Lions are involved remotely, but they will track telephone intercepts. They will do everything possible with Nayan Shah and his phones and all of that to try and see if there was any wrongdoing from the part of anybody else. But for the moment, 4.5 lakh rupees has been taken from him, and Nayan Shah is in custody.
Thanks very much, Boria and Shiv Pujan, for bringing us the latest on that report from Kanpur. IPL rot exposed once again. How deep does it go? Did they actually contact any players? Was any contact made? Well, our reporters on the ground telling us that nothing was made. They were intercepted in time. But could there be larger implications? Could it be part of a larger syndicate attacking players as part of the Indian Premier League? Okay, moving on 5 Live this evening to another big story that's affecting thousands and thousands and thousands of young software technology professionals in the country. Now, another IT blue chip has joined the list of companies laying off workers in the hundreds. Tech Mahindra, one of the top 5 technology companies in India, has announced that it will hand pink slips to thousands of its employees in the current appraisal cycle. While the company says it will only be weeding out bottom performers, reports suggest that the numbers could run into their thousands. The company currently has around 1,20,000 employees. Tech Mahindra, which had bought out Satyam Computers a few years ago, joins the likes of Infosys, Wipro, and most recently Cognizant in laying off workers. Infosys had, in fact, remember, announced recently that it will hire as many as 10,000 new employees in America. Well, according to experts that India Today has been in touch with, the current slowdown is part of degrowth, which IT industry goes through every 7 or 8 years. The process also helps to let go of quote-unquote dead wood, especially those who've not been able to keep up with technological updates crucial to the software industry. Companies have also been hiring locals in the big markets of the US and Europe, and it appears to be disadvantaged Indian techies working here in India who run the risk of losing their jobs if they work at the big tech companies in the country.
They told like suddenly you have to resign, so I have a family, kids, so I'm expecting minimum salary, like you are aware of Cognizant, they announced 6 to 9 months salary for a high level people. That way, if Tech Mahindra follow, we can understand the technical position. Okay, they should also understand my family position, everything, right? They blindly prepare the people list, associate list. They are simply calling associates and they are putting pressure. It's like a harassment. That way, even they are giving a minimum respect. Who are working with the Tech Mahindra 2 or 3 years, they are simply saying like, you have to resign. In news they are mentioning a performance issue, no projects and all. But I don't see if it is performance issue, they can mention via mail. They should mention in mail itself. Then we have a proof. In my case, they should not tell it is a performance issue.
Well, that's a story you will continue to see here on 5 Live as we track the fallout for thousands of techies in the country on what this might mean as far as the big blue chip software companies is concerned. We're going to get you all sides up ahead on 5 Live. Now on to a section you've come to love here on the show. It's Gone Viral, where we tell you all about. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you guys at the same time tomorrow.